Alrighty, what's up guys, Single Player Nacho here, back with another creepy video, inviting you to take a look at one of the scariest entities known to man, codename SCP-096, also known as the Shy Guy. There are various accounts of this nearly unidentifiable creature's murders, as it is just as brutal and horrifying on the inside. We're here to look at each documented account, how the victims were killed, and, well, what the hell even is SCP-096? Further observation has given 096 an extremely dangerous level. The overarching myth behind this thing is, if you look at a photograph of it, even so much as a glance, it will find you and destroy your innards. So I'd like to apologize to all of you and your loved ones. The photograph is a very important piece to this story. The Shy Guy paces back and forth restlessly, often crying to himself because of how shy and ugly it is, which makes it very relatable. With its tall but lanky appearance, you'd think it wouldn't be much of a threat, but 096 possesses superhuman strength and speed. It's an unstoppable killing machine. Before we begin to read the victims' stories and those who have encountered this thing, just note it's pretty disturbing.
It stopped. Walk now.
Do you feel fine? No sickness? Anything?
My ears hurt.
That should be expected. Now, on your left should be a steel container. Open it, and there will be a manila folder holding several photographs. Open it and describe the first photograph, please.
Nothing. It's an empty cell.
Thank you. Please set this photograph face down in the receptacle to your right and look at the next photograph.
It's the same cell, but there's a foot in it, I think.
Describe it, please.
It's pale and bony. Sort of creepy, actually.
Place the photograph in the receptacle, face down, and look at the next one.
Okay.
Describe the photograph.
I don't know, some creepy-ass person.
Describe it, please.
He's pale, has white eyes, and something fucked up is happening with his mouth. What the hell is this thing?
Please stand by.
The now deceased test subject was a convicted felon and former tattoo artist, so the shrieks and screams from this rough and tough type goes to show how truly terrifying the event was. But this guy didn't die for nothing. The findings describe the insane amount of speed possessed by the Shy Guy, entering ranges from 35 kilometers an hour and up. That's 20 miles per hour of a fast and extremely insecure person coming straight at you. This test not only concluded on how fast 096 is, but regardless of how far away it is, no matter what's in front of it, it easily leaps through in just about anything to reach its victim. But here's where things get crazier. Dr. Dan and his team looked through the test subject's belongings and found an otherwise innocent-looking photo, a picture of the deceased test subject on a mountain, but zoomed closely enough, and the Shy Guy was right behind him. This startling discovery had the researchers at a loss for words, but one of them put it correctly.
You know when test subject went on his mountain trip, 1990. That's years of that photo hanging there before he saw SCP-096. There can be ticking time bombs hidden literally anywhere in the world. How many photographs are out there containing SCP-096, just going unnoticed, waiting for a careful eye?
The next account showcases how an entire town's population was killed off by the Shy Guy.
This is Echo Romeo Actual. We have visual of the target at... Now it's an increasing... Repeat. No effect on target.
Evacuate civilian population centers in SCP-096's path. All according to containment protocol.
Target is currently westbound. Traveling on. Shit. He's on the I-40. I think he just flipped to 70. MTF. We're suggesting Echo Romeo begin evacuating the I-40. I don't know how many cars the target has wrecked.
That's a negative, Big Brother. ER is reporting that the target is outrunning her choppers. They can't get ahead of him.
Then get them to stop the motorists on the other lane. I don't know how many people have seen this thing's face.
The target is entering proximity zone. All civilians are not to move from their spot or remove their blindfolds. If you move or touch your blindfold, you will be shot. I repeat, all civilians are...
Civilians are not to move. You will be shot. I repeat.
And just like that, an entire town murdered in the blink of an eye. 096 is the embodiment of rage and aggression. All of this bloodshed over a photograph. So why is a photograph of itself this thing's biggest trigger? There are two possible origins. 096 was, strangely, born as a regular human being. Its infant stage was fine and just about as good as it gets for 096 in terms of life, because as he grew older, the more strangely hideous and deformed he became. He was the biggest laughingstock in school, causing an immense amount of trauma. Now that's one theory. The other possible origin is a bit more paranormal. A Korean man, 096's former life was also stampeded by feelings of inadequacy, self-isolation, and low self-esteem. He worked tireless hours for a giant company, which slowly sunk him into depression. He'd dream of finding the perfect partner, a pale-skinned woman. Surely enough, a newly hired worker at his job possessed the exact same features. They fell in love, and during an intimate episode, the pale woman stabbed 096, who would later transform into the creature he is today. And that's the scariest thing about 096. He was much like any of us in the beginning. In fact, a bit of him may be in any photograph just lying around, hoping that someone looks closely enough to find him. For our sake, let's hope he isn't there. Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the Shy Guy's lore and incidents. Was it creepy? And do you have any recommendations for other SCP or other monsters you'd like to see covered? Let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more horror lore, lists, and mysteries. Have an awesome rest of your day. And as always, stay single.